Hey, Miss Tic Tac. Hey, Miss Tic Tac girl. Welcome, welcome. First in the house. How you doing today? Good morning to you. Hold tight. It's a chilly morning. Let me get you hooked up here. You're going to need something warm to wear. Here's a nice blue jacket for you. That ought to keep you warm. You can see how dark it is. I got my flashlight out. Holy smokes, you can't see Toby. There's Toby in the dark. You can see his white. Come on, Bubba. The sky's lightening up. But down here under the trees, you can't see much. Hey, Anastasia Blessed. Good morning, good morning. Hey, Helen. Good morning to you, Helen. My dear leader, I haven't seen you in a couple of days. Very good to see you here. It's a dark morning. Even though the sky's lighting up, it's still dark down here underneath the trees. But that's okay. You wouldn't believe the surprise I got yesterday. My neighbor across the street, the lady with the chickens, she called me up and said that a cousin of somebody's uncle or somebody's brother, way down somebody died, an older fella died, and he had a cat that's like 2 years old, and nobody in the family wanted to take him in. And she said the cat's neutered and has all the shots, has been to the veterinarian and everything. Oops. Toby's doing his thing here. Anyway, what receipts? Anyway, she said that the fella died and nobody in the family wants to take the cat, and the cat needs a home. And since the guy died 2 weeks ago, the cat had been outside. He was an indoor cat, but they left the cat outside anyway. And I was told, they said that the cat was really dog friendly, that the cat grew up with a couple of dogs, you know. So I said, yeah, if I can take Toby over there to meet him first, we'll come and meet the cat, you know. And so we went over and met the little kitty. His name's Tommy. And him and Toby, they sniffed at each other and looked at each other and walked around each other. And I said, well, they're not fighting. Let's give them a chance. So we brought him home. Hey, Dr. Stella. So we brought that kitty home last night. And I put him in the big, I've got a big crate in the living room, a great big one. And I put him in there for the night with litter box and food and everything. And he meowed all night long. Meow, meow, meow. I know, I don't blame him. I'm sure he was scared. He had just been on 2 car rides after being outside in the cold for 2 weeks. And he meowed all night, kept me up. But this morning, he seemed to have quieted down. And I opened the cage up. I opened the crate door. And he was real timid at first, but he finally come out after about 15 minutes, 20 minutes maybe. I was calling him from the bedroom with meows, you know, and Toby was laying there. And finally the cat come out. And he come and he run and he jumped up on the bed and he's looking all around. Good kitty. Real nice kitty. His name's Tommy. Yeah, Toby got a new friend. Oops. I didn't mean, I'm so used to putting the camera on Toby. Oh, look where we're at. I'm so used to putting the camera on Toby that I forgot to not show him going to the bathroom. But anyway, yeah, we got a new brother in the house. Hold on, Toby. We got a new brother in the house for Toby. That's funny, Dr. Stella. Oh, let's give Helen a rest. She hasn't been around for a day. Oh, it's a beautiful morning out. It's a little cold. It's 1 degree colder than it was yesterday. It's nice out though. At least there's no wind blowing. How's everybody's day going so far? I know you guys over there and my friends in Kenya are, it's about 2 p.m., 2:30. So you've already had most of your day as far as working day goes, daylight day goes. We're just getting started. Just getting started. I almost didn't come this morning because that cat kept me up all night. Literally kept me up all night. Meowing. Meow, meow, meow. I think he's going to be a good fit for the family. He's really, he's not scared of dogs. This morning after he came out of the crate, him and Toby walked by each other. Toby sniffed at him. So I think we're going to be good to go. At first they told me he had his claws removed. But when we got there to meet him, he's got all his claws, so to go outside, or wants to go outside. I'm a little nervous in case him and Toby get into it that Toby hasn't dealt with a cat with claws that'll scratch him in the face, you know. You know, eventually they're going to scrap. Ooh, Toby, hold on. Hold tight. He just saw a rabbit go across the street in front of us. Bear with me, folks. I'm still dealing with this paperwork. Oh, my goodness. Even though it's in the plastic bags, it still stinks like crazy. Ugh. Whoa, whoa, hold on, Tobe. Hold on, buddy. Hold on, buddy. He wanted to know where that rabbit came from. Greetings, JD. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the house. We're out on our walk. Walkity walk. The sun come up a little early this morning. Seems like, well, it's because we don't have the cloud cover that we've had the last 3 days. Come on, Toby. Yeah, so I left the crate open and figured that the kitty can explore the house while we're gone without us bothering him. He can look all around. Tommy. So we'll call him Tommy Boy. Tommy Boy, Tommy Boy. Maybe we'll get to see him on camera sooner or later. He came with a little cat harness and a leash. So maybe we can take him for walks in the yard. Yes, welcome to the family, Tommy Boy. He's got almost the same coloring as Toby, black and white. I think he's got a little bit of brown on him. but he's mostly white. White, like Toby's white on Toby. Come on, little Toby. Come on. Shocking white. It's so white. So today I got a call. I got a call to the vet. I got to call the vet where he went to the vet up at. They lived up north from here. So it's in a different town. I'll have to call him and get his shot records and medicine records so we can continue with what he was already getting. Here, people don't treat the cats like dogs. They don't go to the vets like the dogs do. Most people don't get licenses for their cats. Believe it or not, you got to have a license. You got to have a license on your dog and on your cat. City ordinance. I believe it's a county ordinance. Let me think. Yeah, it's the county, because even when you live out of the city, you got to have the dog license. And they charge you according to if the dog's neutered or spayed or not. There's a big price difference. Yep, license for everything. You got to have a license for a dog. And in order to get the license, the dog has to have been to the veterinarian's office to get shots, because you can't get the license without shots. Oh, there goes a rabbit. You can't get the license without the dog getting shots. Same thing with the cats. But nobody takes the cats to the vet. Nobody gets licenses for the cats. Sun's coming up nice. Little Toby Dog. What are the big plans for this weekend? I'm gonna work this weekend. I got a lot of paperwork to catch up on. It seems like I feel like I fall further behind every day. That's according to the customer. Because they always want more than you can deliver, because they're paying the bill, you know. I don't see any lit up Halloween decorations this morning. I think we passed one. Yeah, we did. We passed the one where Toby first stopped. With the wicked clown. Yep, nothing exciting going on here. Nothing exciting except for a new kitty. That's exciting. I even bought him a new toy last night. Just a little ball that looks like a mouse with a rattle on it. Okay, come on, Toby. Come on, little buddy. This is what I deal with. He just stops. He just stops moving. He's only 55 pounds, but he's 55 pounds of muscle. And when he stops and turns the other way, he stops and turns the other way. Like right now, he's just dragging me. He's walking me instead of me walking him. Dr. Stella, you the same way? I've not been delivering quite much lately. Hey, I was on your live stream last night. But it was completely dark. Was that meant to be that way? I stopped by for a little bit. I thought I heard the microphone on. And I was waiting for you to come on. Sometimes you gotta go with the flow, yeah. I slow down in the summers every year anyway. I don't know why. Probably because there's so much going on. Too many distractions. Winter and fall. Oh, wintertime my work picks up because I got nothing else to do. I still get a lot done for what I'm doing. I'm doing super technical legal work, and where you got to read every word of every sentence and every document, because you know every word means something, right? Every word means something, and how they string them together means something legally. Oh, you saw me there? Yep, was just getting ready for my nap. Thanks for stopping by. No problem. I connected with my other account too. Fridays are usually slow on the live streams, aren't they? About 10:30 last night, I went into Unfiltered Maria's house, and when I hit the house, there was 420 people watching. Later on, she told me it was in the 500s at one point. 500 people watching her. Holy smoke, she was amazed. Which way do we turn? We're gonna walk the rail trail, left or right? Right or left? That's east. That's west. Which way are we going? No, we don't have any ice yet, Stephen. It was 39 degrees this morning. And I believe tomorrow it's supposed to be 36. 36. 2 days from now, 32 degrees in the is the coldest part of the day. Look at that red tree. Oh yeah, yeah. We'll go this way. This is nice. I like these trails, except for if I lived next to them, I don't think I'd like them. Some of the houses are real close. I'll stop and drop off this load here at the trash bin. Toby's quite productive this morning. Come on, little buddy. Let's keep moving. Come on. Come on, let's keep moving. Good morning. Come on, Tobe. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Oh, you guys got ice already, Steven? We had a rainstorm that swirled for a couple days. The last couple days. That drives me nuts when they're swirling like that. Because it comes and it goes and it comes and it goes. Got to wait for something to push it out of the way. Isn't that a neat scene? I'll stop bouncing for a second. Here comes the 360. Wow, I'd give a pinky finger to have a big yard like that. That guy's got a massive yard. Holy smokes. Young people, when you're buying a house, pay attention. Think about what you're going to want later on. I didn't think about that when I bought my house. I was just young. Just happy to get it. I'm not complaining, but, well, I guess I am. For me, the yard's too small now. When I was a young guy, I thought, great, it's got a smaller yard. I don't have to cut the grass. I don't have to cut too much grass, you know. But now I wish it was twice the size. That, and I wish I'd have planted the fruit trees decades ago. When I was 18, 19 years old, I spent time working with this old guy, and he would tell me things like that. He would tell me things like, plant you some fruit trees, start buying a piece of land somewhere that you can grow trees on, plant your garden, all that stuff. I used to buy chickens from the guy when I worked out at the factory. It was an old farmer guy. He sold chickens, hand-raised chickens. What do you call it? Not generic. Without chemicals and all that, free range. That was way back when, 1980s. But I didn't listen to him. I didn't buy me a piece of land and plant fruit trees. But now looking back, dang, that guy was so smart. Smooth 360. I appreciate that, Dr. Stella. Toby's leaving me another. Hold tight, folks. I got to do another cleanup job. My boy's emptying himself out today. There we go. Come on, Bubba. There's a thrift store right up here. Can you see it right there on the corner? It says St. Vincent de Paul. They get a lot of good stuff in there. They sell stuff on eBay. I don't know if they sell stuff on Facebook too. But a lot of their donations come from when people die. It's a Catholic charity. I used to get lots of really good stuff in there, antique stuff, back when I used to do thrift storing a lot and looking for antiques at rummage sales, things like that. And this was one of my stops. Nice people. They got all kinds of stuff. And they got a furniture store up here around the corner. Big warehouse full of furniture and building supplies. Hey, Gogo, welcome. Welcome, Mr. President. Welcome, welcome. It's a chilly morning. 39 degrees Fahrenheit. Here we are. Pretty soon it'll be 0 out and we'll be out here walking. Below freezing. We'll be out here walking. Which reminds me, I gotta order Toby's boots. I'm gonna get him some red ones. so they don't get lost. Yeah, they make boots for dogs. Can you believe it? There's probably over a dozen companies that make boots for dogs. They make different kinds. They make athletic boots. They make winter boots, water boots. Believe it or not, believe it. They make special boots for the dog sled dogs. We'll order them up pretty soon. I know that's gotta hurt walking on the frozen ground. Dog in boots. Yeah. I remember the book about the cat. Hey, Nature Lens. Thanks for coming by. Welcome, welcome. Here's our boy. He's out investigating everything. Oh, that's a nice setup right there. Decorations with the pumpkins. This is a street we have not walked on. Live streaming. So we haven't seen the decorations yet on this street. Come on. Go get Toby got a new friend yesterday. Our 13-year-old cat passed away on Monday. And yesterday, one of the neighbors, I was talking with a neighbor, my neighbor lady that raises the chickens. And she said a distant relative had died. And that there was a cat that needed a home. So I took Toby out to meet the cat, to visit with the cat. And they didn't attack each other, so we brought that cat home. Tommy boy, newest addition. Come on, Toby. This poster's still up. $1,000 reward for a missing cat. Here's another missing cat poster. This is what, when your animal's missing or your bike got stolen, you post a flyer on the telephone poles. That's a cool red. Hey, good morning, darling Maria. How are you today? See the rabbit? See the rabbit? Toby sees the rabbit. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Hey. Leave it. Hey, 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 hey. Come here. Come here. Look at that crazy boy and his bad daddy. His bad daddy's letting it happen. Hey, hey, hey. This is what I'm supposed to do. Is I'm supposed to get in front of him. Make him, hey, sit, sit, sit. And then I keep him in this position here until he looks me in the eye. Hey, hey. Then I know he's paying attention to me. Hey, hey, look what I got. Okay, let's go. Now I know he's paying attention to me for that split second. And then we can go. I'm supposed to keep doing it till he calms down. But I don't have the I don't have it in me. Let me take a scroll here, make sure everybody's got their blue. Stephen Michalski, I know we're used to this cold here, but I'm gonna give you this blue jacket and I want you to put it on so you look like the rest of the family. Now, when someone makes you a mod, can you turn it down? Is there a button to push to turn it down? Or you just have to ask them, hey, I don't want to be a mod. Some of the channels I have the blue on, and I also have a subscription. I like to see my green on there sometimes. Most of the time. If I need the blue, I'll ask the host, hey, I need that blue for a minute. Like last night. And then I found out that you can't time out a other mod. Anna, front and center. I think that Mr. President's got something to say. Front and center. Leave your pencil at your desk. You won't need it. Oh, you can only time out if you're the managing mod. Okay. I just saw one little line that I didn't think needed to be there. Something I would normally zap, you know what I mean? Whenever I'm in a channel. And it wasn't going anywhere. I'm like, what the heck? That's when I figured it out. Toby's friend, Mr. Red. Oh, Anna's still in recovery. We had a little incident yesterday, Goga, when during my live stream. I believe we had just left the pass-through Starbucks, and the vehicle took a tumble. We had a little accident, hit a curb. Anna broke her neck, and Priscilla hurt her leg. We had to call the ambulance, and they took Anna. But we picked her up on the way. We went and picked her up, and we all made it to where we were going. But with a couple of injuries. I got to call the insurance company today. Let them know that there's a bill coming for the hospital and the emergency room. I mean the emergency room and the ambulance. My rates are going to go sky high. Holy cow, you're tired of the cold already, Steven? It's just getting started, my man. It's just getting started, and it's not even cold yet. It's not even cold yet. Wait till it's 0. Wait till it's wait till it's 5 below. That's cold. I like the cold. As long as I can bundle up. Ha! I don't mind at all. I painted a picture in 8th grade that looked just like that. Wait a minute. No, I look more like this right here. Just like that. I got an A. The teacher loved it. He kept telling me to add more, add more. How do we always have ready manufactured excuses? That's hilarious. That's a big pumpkin. That's a great big pumpkin. Here they have, you can go, the farms that grow the pumpkins, some of the farms that grow the pumpkins, they put up, they also grow little cornfields that they cut mazes out of into. And they'll have haunted maze, stuff like that. The pumpkin farms, the schools take the kids in busloads to the pumpkin farms, and they go see little animals and go on hay rides and stuff like that. It's big business. Last year I grew pumpkins, some little ones, but this year I didn't mess with it. They weren't eating pumpkins, they were decorative pumpkins. And I thought better than spending the money and all the time trying to keep them going. There's a store on the other side of the river. It's called 612. The story is that the guy that owns it, or the family, they tried to get a 7-Eleven franchise. We're talking back in the 1970s, late 1970s, early 1980s. They tried to get a 7-Eleven franchise, and 7-Eleven turned them down. And not only did they turn them down, but they built the corporate built a 7-Eleven on the opposite corner of the land he owned that he wanted to put the 7-Eleven on. Isn't that something? Those guys are jerks. Anyway, so the corner that he had, the opposite corner, he put a store in there anyway, and he calls it 612. And it's just as busy as the 7-Eleven every day. This is St. Stanislaus Church, built in the 1800s. We come by here a lot, but we haven't been able to get here at 7 p.m. when bells are going off. They play music at 7. Yeah, it was just a slight accident, Stephen. But there was injuries. I tell you what, next time everybody's in my car, you will have your seatbelts on. You will have your seatbelts on. This is the church school from way back when. I do see a cornerstone. Let's see what it says. They don't use this as a school anymore. It hasn't been used in a school for decades, 20 years probably, at least. All the Catholic schools consolidated. Oh, it's not a regular cornerstone. I thought it was going to have a date on it. Huh. There were so many kids in this town way back when that they had, even the public schools, there's half as many public schools as there was back then. Way back when, like, this place was going. My kids went to Catholic school also, but over by the house. There's a lot of churches here. A lot of Catholic churches. All the different ethnic groups had their own churches. In the south end here, Eastern Europeans settled. In the north end of town, Western Europeans settled. Across the river, in the Banks area, it was all French. The French ancestry people settled. This area was a Polish area. Lots of everything being Polish. Morning. What do you think, Toby? Huh? I'm lucky Toby's not like that. Toby had the ultimate socialization as a puppy. He went to dog school for the first 2. Well, I got him when he was 4 months old, and he went to dog school up until this last May, at least 2 times a week, sometimes 3. So he was constantly with other dogs, socializing. I call him a canine ambassador. Every dog he meets, he's cool with unless they get funny, you know. Hey, Melissa Dyes, welcome, welcome. Yeah, the dog trainers tell us that dogs are like 3-year-old babies, even though they can do a lot of things and they learn a lot. It's just like having a 3-year-old. Hey, Nate, good morning, good morning. Well, good afternoon on your side. Good morning from my side. This street's getting rebuilt. So they're replacing all the messed up driveways, broken sidewalks. It's about time they start fixing roads in this town. Our community's like one of the highest taxed communities in the state. But every year we get less and less. The snowplow, when it snows here, even the worst snowstorms, the snowplows don't come through. It'll be 2 or 3 days before the snowplow comes through to clean the roads. Where they used to, back in the day, they used to come, they'd be out during the snowstorm cleaning your roads. They'd come by 2 or 3 times during the snowstorm. Now you're lucky if they come by 3 days later. I'm lucky because smart enough, well, I don't know if it's luck or smarts, but I drive a 4-wheel drive vehicle, so I can bust through it all. But there's neighbors that can't leave. They get stuck for days. Dearest Titlepro, stepping out to collect chicken for lunch. Ooh, grab me some. I like legs and thighs. Legs are my favorite. I'll sit and eat a bucket of chicken legs any day. Cooked any way. Baked, fried, fricasseed. I like the fried chicken. Except I've never been able to cook fried chicken. Other than just pan frying, or chicken and rice, that type of stuff. But crust with a fried chicken with a crust like KFC, nope. I could never figure that one out. I never had a great big deep fryer. I've had small ones, but I could never get the chicken to turn out. We're good, Nate. We're good. We got a new family member yesterday. Toby Cat. No, Toby Cat. Tommy Cat. This is going to be tough. Calling one Toby and one Tommy. It's almost the same thing. Maybe we'll have to change the cat's name. I was calling his name. I don't think he answers to it anyway. Who knows? We'll figure it out. I'll give him a few days to see if he answers to it. And if not, we'll name him something else. He probably won't know, but we'll know. Ha ha ha. Yeah, chicken. Geez, now I'm hungry. Chicken's so good. You know the chicken that you made, Helen, the other day? That looked good. It didn't look good when you were plucking it. But after you were done cooking it, I've never plucked a chicken or cleaned a chicken. You gave us the step-by-step, how it's done. And you said that was the first time you did it too? I like these trees. I like the reds. The reds are my favorite. Red's actually my favorite color too. Come on, little buddy. Toby anticipated and turned the corner. Normally we turn there. Always walk through the leaves when I can. So I'm right here along the edge of the sidewalk crunching. It's a childhood thing. One of those things you did when you were a kid that you still do. Melissa, you've plucked mini chickens? Really? I've never plucked one, but now I've seen how it's done. Helen plucked that chicken like a champ. I always thought if it was on me, I'd just skin it. I'd just pull the skin off it. When the feathers come off with the skin, isn't that what they're stuck to? Yeah. Oh, you're a born and raised farm girl, huh? That's cool. That's cool. I grew up in the cities and suburbs. The first time I was ever, well, when we were young, we used to do farm labor. But that was just hoeing in the fields, hoeing weeds with the migrant workers. It was funny. It was funny for me and the other young boys. We were just little kids, but we were getting paid like adults. We'd go ahead of everybody and dig little trenches between the rows of sugar beets. And when they when the ladies would come, the girls and the ladies would get to that spot, they'd be falling in the holes. Oh my goodness. Screaming and hollering at us. Tripping. We were bad kids. Cloud Dizzle, what's happening? Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the village. We're just strolling. We're already past the time we were supposed to be home. I guess I'll start working a little later today. The kid's got to walk, you know what I mean? I can't just stop. He's got to get plenty of... I got to wait till he's tired. Look at that homemade flag. That's cool. Flags everywhere in USA. I imagine in most countries everybody's proud of their country and flies their flags. Here they fly them, and when they get all raggedy, they still leave them up, and they leave them up, they're all raggedy and torn. We've got some big flags that we hang on the side of the garage, me and Toby. He helps, really. We've got some big flags for the side of the garage. This year we didn't hang them though. I don't know why. It's real simple. They're attached to a long piece of wood that all I got to do is hook the two ends of the wood up, and the nails are already up there. I just got to set it up in there. But I don't let them stay there in the winter, so it's not like I'm going to put them up now. Mr. Cloud Dizzle, what's new? How's Great Britain today? Imagine, it, I don't know what time it is there. I'm thinking before noon. That's the scratching boy. He's got to put on his little dance every time after he goes to the bathroom. Look, he's still dancing. The Toby dance. Come on, little buddy. Let's keep moving. Come on, little buddy. Look at that. You can decorate with anything in your yard. Everything's a decoration, isn't it? Old tires. Paint them and stick them out in the yard. You know, you can't just throw away your old tires when the trash truck comes, right? Here you can't just throw away your tires. They charge you per tire if you want to throw away a tire. When you go to the garage, the car garages, and you buy new tires from them, they charge you like $5 a piece to get rid of the old ones. Isn't that crazy? They charge you $5 and then they sell them to the recycler. Get another couple bucks. Hey, Thack fam. Welcome, welcome. Welcome back, brother. Hey, I tell you what. It's cold here this morning. Whoops. And we've seen you here a couple of times. We're going to give you a blue jacket so you can connect with the folks. Everybody you see on this channel, Thack, is good people. They're all content creators, except for Steven. Well, I think Steven's got content. All good people, very supportive. You go to their channels and check them out. Hey, Zaclina, did I pronounce that right? Zaclina, where are you from? I don't understand what you're typing. If I was home, I'd use my Google Translate. But on the phone, I don't have it. If you type in English, everybody will be able to understand. There's folks here from all around the world. There's several different languages, first languages. But on the YT, we try to speak English in this group so that everybody can understand. Hey, Assad Danger Brand, #1 YouTube gamer, folks. Assad Danger Brand. Brand. Assad. Danger. Brand. #1 YouTube gamer in the house, folks. Everybody say hi to Assad. That's my boy. #1 Toby fan also. #1 Toby fan. Two people I wanted to meet, Assad Danger Brand and Cloud Dizzle. Look at that, in the same room at the same time. You guys are both gamers. Assad does live streams every day, all day long. He's over in Pakistan. And Cloud Dizzle's over in Great Britain, I believe. Oh, you're in Serbia. Gotcha, Zaclina. You're Serbian? We're here in the USA. Most of the folks in the chat are from Kenya. And we got Pakistan. And we got Great Britain. Yes. Yes. Hey, good guess, huh? All you had to say was the tennis guy's name. I knew what you were typing looked European, Eastern European type language. Welcome, welcome. This is what we do here every day, Zachlina. We take Toby for walks all around my village here. I got a pretty good sized village. There's a river that runs down the middle of the town, and there's an east side and a west side that there's businesses and homes, and we walk on both sides. This weekend we'll walk along the river. Hopefully we'll catch a sunrise from the west side. Maybe we'll catch a sunset from the east side. But that's what we're going to do this weekend. We'll go set up in one of the parks on a picnic table or whatever and just hang out. Go for a walk, see some sights. We had a good walk last Saturday. Very nice day out today, even though it's chilly. I think Toby's enjoying himself today. He's been trotting right along. Look at all the flowers, folks. Look at all the flowers. Still blooming. There's some plastic ones in there, but there's a lot of ones that aren't, that are real. Volim, is that how you say the puppy? How you say dog? Volim. Yeah, Toby enjoys every day. Usually. Even when it's raining, he wants to go for a walk. The last time we walked in the rain, though, I had a leather collar on him. The leather collar that goes with this lead. And he got soaked. The collar got soaked. And it was a wide collar. And it rubbed the hair off the back of his neck. Not like a bald spot, but it broke. Let's say it that way. It broke a lot of the hair on the back of his neck on his mane. It's called a collar. The white around his neck. On the top of his neck, it broke a lot of hair. We're not going to the dog show in 2 weeks after all, because of the broken hair, and he's missing a lot of coat from shedding and itching. So we're not going to go to the dog show after all in 2 weeks. I'm really bummed out. I was really looking forward to it. I had already entered him. He sees dogs across the street. Come on. I had already paid the entry fees, and I paid for my hotel, and turned down a wedding invitation for that day that I was leaving on Friday. One of the folks from the dog school is getting married, from classmates. And I told him I couldn't make it because we were leaving that Friday that they're having their wedding. You got to leave early the day before you get in there, because you got to go find a place to set up. How do you say it? In the grooming area, it's first come, first serve. So you got to get there early the day before the show starts in order to get an area to put your table and your crates and all that. There's a lot of stuff you got to haul. Well, you don't have to, but if you're going to do it right, you have to. When I like you live, like button showing Toby foot. I don't understand. Come on, Bubba. Come on, Bubba. Holy smoke, 17 thumbs up today. We are moving. My girl Maria hit over 100 last night. I think what was it, 111 or something like that? Holy smokes. Holy smokes. 111 thumbs ups last night. That was amazing. Like I said earlier, when I got to her channel, she had 420 people in the room. 420. Wow. I bet you got mad watch hours yesterday. Hey, I appreciate you, Melissa, for the subscription. We're moving along. The subscriptions have been picking up recently. Once we got above 500, they just started rolling. Like every live stream, we pick up subs. There was 2 consecutive days this week that we got 6. For me, for a small channel, to me that's a lot. I'm happy to shoot 17 likes. That's really good. For sale. Huh. They rebuilt this house and they're going to sell it right away. The house that was here burnt down. I don't know when. Must have been last year. Wait a minute. What do you mean? You unliked and liked and saw Toby's foot. What, like a screenshot of Toby's foot? That's cool. I wonder if YT's rolling something else out. Toby's foot was his real foot, not a cartoon, right? YT must be making something a new effect, huh? Toby dragging me along. It's cold enough here to see your breath. I just saw a cloud come from Toby. We're on our way back home. That's a train horn. If there's 2 things I hate, well, there's a lot of things I don't like, but 2 of them here in town. There's when you get stuck by a train because you never know how long it's going to be, or when you get stuck by the bridges. When it's a big freighter coming down the river, up the river, it's not as bad, but it still sucks getting stuck. But when it's just a little sailboat and there's a couple hundred cars backed up waiting, you're holding up everybody for a little sailboat to come through. Those are the ones that are hard to take. This is what I was talking about torn up flags. The flag's all torn up. It shouldn't be flying, but they'll fly them. There's a veterans group that will replace your flags here. If you take them your old flag, they'll dispose of it properly. I guess they're supposed to be burned, but in a ceremony, not burned and stomped on in the middle of a riot. Toby foot. Yes, Titlepro, if someone likes your live, you see Toby's foot. Huh, that's cool. It just pops up, huh? Oh, instead of a thumbs up, you get a Toby foot. Like when I hit the like button, I get a thumbs up with like sun rays coming out of it, around it. Thanks, Stabworthy. Toby's a good boy. He's not only beautiful, but he is a super good boy. Whoops, he done walked all over the leash. What he's doing now is he's sniffing other dog. And I'm just letting him. Because I'm bad daddy. Bad daddy. I like to let Toby do what he wants because he's such a good boy. He listens so well. He listens better than most kids. Stabworthy, you do live streams walking your dog too? That's cool. What kind of dog? Big dog, little dog? Short dog, tall dog? I will come check you out. If you leave a comment, can you leave a comment on the stream or on one of my shorts? Or one of the videos? And I will, so I can come back and find you. I can't do anything on my cell phone right now because we're walking down the street. In Atlantic City street mud. Hey, every dog is a great dog. The dog before Toby was a mix, and he was one of the most awesome dogs ever. He could jump. He was a frisbee high flying frisbee dog. He could jump this high off the ground. I'm not bullshitting you. He was amazing. Amazing. He could catch frisbees in the dark, as hard and as far as I could throw them. And on our morning walks, in the dark. And he would run. You could hear his dog tags going, ching 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 ching, as he ran off into the darkness. And then all of a sudden you wouldn't hear nothing. You wouldn't hear no ching 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 ching. And I finally figured out that's when he was jumping in the air. And then when he'd land, you'd hear the ching 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 from his dog tags again. He was amazing. The next thing you know, out of the darkness, he'd be right there next to you, bringing you the frisbee. His name was Charlie. Charlie boy. He was my daughter's dog. She brought him the last time she came back to live at home. She brought him with her. I didn't like that dog for the longest. He was a pest constantly. Every 15 minutes, he'd bring me a ball or he'd come up and put his paw on me, and it drove me nuts because I was, sitting at my desk trying to work all day, and here's this dog bothering me all day. I mean, literally all day, every 15 minutes. Oh, you rescued her off the street in 2017. Oh, wow. How old is she now? So you've had her for 7 years? That's cool. Bless you, man. Or woman. I'm sorry. I don't know. Bless you, Stabworthy. We were on a walk a couple of weeks ago, and there was this little like poodle type dog, and the guy was sitting on his front porch, and the dog was he was out walking around, but he was staggering. And Toby walked by, and real nice. Toby doesn't attack any other dogs, And the guy told us that the dog was blind, and really old and blind. They didn't know how old he was, and that They got him they rescued him from the shelter. Somebody had dropped him off at the shelter, and they took him in, old blind dog. And I said the same thing to him. Man, that's something else. You do something like that for one of God's creatures, you know? Oh. Thanks, Stabworthy. I'll come and check you out. Well, we've made it home, but we got one more duty to perform. We got to make a walk to the trash can to empty my pocket out. Yes, I carry the poop right in my pocket. Best place for it, better than in my hand. Come on, little Toby. Let me empty this pocket out. We'll go around the block one time while we're saying goodbye. What kind of food photos are you guys sharing? Something good, something good. I gotta make some breakfast. I went to the grocery store yesterday finally. It was last night. I had to pick up a couple things for the new kitty. So I grabbed a couple of groceries. Not enough to have to throw them away in 2 weeks though, thank goodness. I cleaned out the fridge Tuesday morning of everything I bought a couple weeks earlier. There was a car stolen right here. Parked right there a couple nights ago. Anastasia says, Titlepro, you know there's one of your live stream thumbnails with Toby. Poop bag. Ha! You know, I've been setting my own live stream thumbnails, and I noticed that when I go to my channel, I see different ones there, even though I already set thumbnails. YT's playing games. That's hilarious. I'll go check it out. Change it up. I know chicken's expensive where you guys live. Helen, is beef expensive too? Beef and pork? Are all the meats expensive? You guys have chicken prices like we have here. Only the work doesn't pay like it does here. Come on. When I was at the grocery store last night, the meat prices here have gone crazy. When I was at the grocery store last night, I was in where the beef is, looking at steaks. I thought maybe I'd grab a steak for dinner, and it was $20 and like 50 cents a pound. It was 20 point something dollars a pound just for a steak. OMG. Of course I didn't buy one. That's crazy. I thought when the porterhouse steak or T-bone steak, I thought when they hit $12 or $14, that was crazy. And now it's $20, and that's at Walmart. $20 a pound. Insane. At least the price of eggs has come down. The price of gas had come way down, but this last weekend it jumped crazy, like 30 cents a gallon. Chicken, chicken, chicken. Well, folks, like I was saying, hey, there's our buddy Al. Our buddy Al and his dog way down the way. Well, folks, it's about time we start saying goodbye. I got to get to work. First, I got to eat something, then get to work. Toby's got to get his breakfast. Kitty already ate. Toby's got some relaxing to do, and I got some work to do. Lots of typing today. Hopefully I can stay at it all weekend. There's an assignment I want to finish before Wednesday. Titlepro. I'm busy editing, and these people are harassing my head with chicken. Oh, I know the pain. Just the thought of food right now. Just the thought of food right now. I'm hungry. I'm not quite hangry, but I am hungry. Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, we got a few more minutes till we get to the house. We've already been to the house once, but I figured we'd say goodbye with a couple more blocks. Thanks, Alice. Hey, Alice's English Club. Welcome. Is Goga still here? Mr. President, are you still here? Mr. President, are you? Here's somebody here I want you to meet. If you don't know her already, Alice's English Club. She teaches English lessons. She gives English lessons. And she's got I don't even know how many videos she's got. She's got more than I could scroll down through. When I went to her channel and started scrolling down through, it just kept going and going. But she's here in the Americas, and she's got a great channel. I think she'd be an asset to your community. She's got really good graphics too. I guess her husband is a graphics master. Haha, you're chasing the dream. Game over. Yes, indeed. Game over. Alice, we started early, and we're about to finish here. We made it back to our block. Look at that pine tree. I believe that's called a jack pine. It doesn't look like a Christmas tree at all, does it? Come on, Tobe, let's cut across the corner. Jaywalking. I like the reds. Toby's favorite tree. Toby has a favorite tree, and we're headed right for it. This twisted trunk tree here is Toby's favorite tree. And I'll show you why. See that little hole? There's a hobbit that lives here. Toby's chasing him all the time. No, that's a squirrel hole. Look at the boy looking for squirrels in the tree. Isn't that funny? Toby's always. I'm surprised he didn't sniff at that tree. That's the first time he's walked past it and not sniffed at it. He's funny. I've never seen a dog looking up in the tree like that. Oh, kitty, kitty. Big kitty. Is that kitty, kitty? Is that kitty, kitty? Come on, Bubba. Gentle dog. Yeah, his favorite tree. He likes it. The squirrels are usually in the yard there, and they run to that hole real quick. I don't see River Girl out, or we would stop and say hi. River Girl, River Girl. Alice, Toby's got a friend that lives right across the street. Her name is River. She's a great big husky dog. She's got to go. Oh, there she is. Come on, let's go say hi. Let's go say hi to River. Let's go say hi to River. Hold on, Tobe. Let me see if I got treats in the car. Yes, we do. Hold tight, folks. My car's got the secret code. You can get into it if you know the number. You can actually turn it on without the keys, but you can't drive away. That's Toby's treats for dog schools when we're at classes and in the show ring. This is what I feed them. They're just pepperoni sticks. In order to get your animals to do things, you got to have treats that are high value, up and above what they normally get. Like he gets biscuits and stuff at home, dog biscuits. But when I want him to do something special, I use these treats. Hey, River Girl. Hi, River. Hi, River. Hi, baby. Hi, puppy. Here we go. You want a treat? You want a treat, girl? She's real gentle. Oh, this is a good puppy. She's a big girl. Hi, River. Hello, girl. There you go. Let's see if we get Toby. Toby, you gotta do a trick. Up. That's not what I meant. Sit up. Sit. Sit pretty. Sit pretty. High five. High five. High five. Yeah. There you go. Hi, River. You're such a good puppy. Aw, did you see that, folks? Yeah, Toby's girlfriend. There you go. See you later, River. We go get Toby his breakfast. Come on, little buddy. Come on, little buddy. Whoops. I got him wrapped around me. Oh, mercy. Oh, mercy. Wasn't that good? Was that a good walk, little buddy? Was that a good walk? Was that a good walk for you? And you got some treats? Yes. Yes, 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 buddy. You're such a good boy. Toby's got the softest fur. It's like baby fur, like baby hair. It's really soft, and it never tangles. Every great once in a while, he might get one little tangle right here underneath his ear. Little tangle. What doesn't take nothing to take out, but he's never got tangled. His hair is never tangled up. Even when we're at the bath, and I scrub him up and rinse him off and scrub him up and rinse him off. His hair's never tangled. When I go to blow dry it, it blows out straight. You can run a comb right through it every time. Well, folks, it's time. Time for me to go. I had a great morning with you all. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for chatting. The spot on the top of Toby's head, it was a little triangle shape, little diamond shape when he was a puppy. Right on top here. His white stripe when he was a puppy, his white stripe went all the way up to here. But when he grew, it went away. I like the border collies with mostly black faces. I don't like when they have the big wide white stripe up here. To me, they look goofy when they got that big white stripe. Oh, such a good baby. Look at how clean his teeth are, too. Look at those teeth. You ever see a dog's teeth that clean? I brush his teeth. Oh, yeah, Maria. Yeah. I made a video of that less than 2 weeks ago. I made another one, a long one, with the cat walking with us all the way down one street, up the one street and down the other, because I live on a corner. And I made a couple of takes like that. And I'm so glad I did. I'm not going to post them. I'm going to keep them for me. Uh, but I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did. That's how I want to remember him. A good kitty. Good kitty. What do they call that? The circle of life. We just and yesterday we were in the right. Just everything lined up for our new friend Tommy. His owner had died, and his world was upside down, literally upside down. He was staying at the house where the dead owner's house, but nobody else lived there. And they had put him outside because they didn't want him tearing up the house because nobody was there. So they put him outside with a bowl of food or something. I don't know. So things weren't going very good for him, and things weren't going very good for us. And it worked out great. He's got a new home. Toby's got a new friend, and this cat, I think this cat's a mouser. He was born a barn cat. He was born in the barn on a farm, and so hopefully he's a mouser. This is the time of the year that the mice get in the house. Every year we get a couple, but the cat usually takes care of it. Those dang things. There's no stopping it. I got a neighbor across the street, and they get mice that crawl into their. They don't get mice in. Well, I guess it is in the house, but it crawls into the air ducts, and every year this time of year they have to put traps in the air ducts to catch the mice, because it's getting colder. Yeah, all is well, Nate. All is well. All is well. Has anybody got anything cool planned for tonight? Friday night. Party night. Party, party, party. I'm going to party with Tobe. My boy, Toby. I'm too old to go party anymore. I did when I was a young guy. When I was a young guy, I took care of party. I partied up. Partied here, partied there, partied everywhere. Party, party, party. Not anymore. Hugs back to you, Nate. I sure appreciate it. All is well. Yep, everything's taken care of, Maria. Yes, and we're not sad anymore. Well, You know. Oh, we buried them. Uh, it the animals previous that our animals previous that I've had and daughter. When they passed, we usually had them cremated, and they're and the place that cremates them, they actually press the ashes into little molds, so you could get a little keepsake mold, or they've got little containers like keychain containers or necklace containers, little vials that they put the ashes in, so you can carry them with you, you know. But to have them cremated, the prices have gone up. And to have that little cat cremated, that little 5 pound cat cremated, was like $270 US, and the vet bill was already 600. And I couldn't I couldn't spend another 200 plus. So I decided I'll bring him home and bury him in the rose bushes underneath the bird bath in the backyard. I'll move the bird bath and bury him, and put the bird bath on top of back on top. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy money. Crazy money. But they're performing a service, and if you want it, you pay it, right? When Charlie died, we got hit by a truck actually. Uh, Him and I both. I went flying. The dog went under the truck. Um, I think he was a couple $100, and that was 3 years ago. And he was a full size dog, big dog like Toby, not as heavy, but big like Toby. I believe he was a couple $100 to have his body cremated. And my daughter, she took care of it. It was her dog, and who she had some ashes put in a silver heart, a silver necklace heart for me, and it hang. I don't wear it. It hangs on the wall in my bedroom on a cross. I miss that dog. That's okay. We're good. Everything's good. You know, you got to talk and talk and talk about it to get it out, to heal. And some people may say, it's just a pet or just an animal, but no, 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 no. He was a family member. He did wonderful things for me when Charlie died. Well, everybody, y'all have a good day. Y'all have a good day, and we'll meet in the streets. I'm gonna go in and cook something first. I gotta feed Toby boy and Toby dog, and then I'll make myself a little quick something and get to work. And I'll put the YT on one of the laptops, and I'll see you guys in the streets. Everybody have a great day. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for dropping a like. Holy smokes, I see 23. OMG. Have a great day. And we'll see you next time, eh? I love you guys. Game over. Game over. Game over. Game over. Game over. Hugs and kisses all. We'll catch you later. We'll see you on the streets. Toby, say goodbye. Say goodbye.